kind of losing my voice a little bit. We did a great job on the glass and really fighting. We couldn't get stops when we needed to get stops, though, bottom line. And, we had like 3 missed executions at the very end, even inside a minute when the clock's running down. The wrong person threw it in one time, and we turned it over there at the stretch when we still had plenty of timeouts and things like that. So, it's just a case of I don't think we fully bought into what we're doing yet. We got some stragglers that we're still trying to get into what we're doing, and until that happens, this is going to keep happening to us.
Hard to overcome a team that shoots not necessarily as many threes as they do, but as many tough threes as they converted today, because they had a lot that were pretty well contested today.
Yeah, well, this is the second straight game. Someone's banked one in. 3 games ago we had one hit go in from half court, so I don't know what to say about that. Guys are finding the hot hand on us, but that's what happens when you play at Oklahoma City, and we were ranked a long time ago, number 12 in the country, and people are going to get up to play you, and I don't think this team has figured that out yet. We've been really good in my short time here, and other people know that at that stage. So you're going to take other people's best shots, and I got some new guys that haven't figured that out yet, and hopefully. This week is a very difficult week for us, and was a very difficult week for us, and I hope we've learned a lot, and maybe we can fix some things to change this.
Not only an advantage on the glass, 41-31, but points in the paint, 38-8 in this game. You probably knew that was going to be an advantage for your team given their lack of size on the interior, but 38-8 is an impressive number in that category.
It was. We went inside a lot. I thought we even drove the ball quite a bit, and I still look at the stat sheet, and they double us on free throws, and I'm getting a little bit frustrated, how the game's being officiated right now, and that's maybe me need to adjust a little bit better, but, I'm kind of seeing the same thing on both ends sometimes, and I don't know. It's frustrating to watch when, we take less threes than the other team, and they still shoot more free throws than us. So, that's our fault maybe for not being as aggressive enough, and maybe instead of 38-8, it needs to be a little bit more of a margin there.
Creed Kemp continues to improve in his 4 games. This is his best one yet, 16 points and 5 rebounds. He just seems like he gets something else every game as he goes forward playing games for you.
He's just going to get better and better. He's really good around the basket. He's got a variety of moves down there, but he's still learning what we're doing. So, as he gets more playing time and more experience, I think he's going to get better. He's getting better and better defensively, just with all the schemes and stuff that we throw at guys sometimes. He was a little bit slower picking it up, but now he's really starting to figure things out. And we're trying to make it a little bit simpler for him as well to keep him on the floor. But, I thought he did a really good job tonight putting the basketball in the hole. So, I hope he continues to do that for us.
And good to see some shots go in for Eric Watchery, too. 3 of 5 on threes today. He'd been struggling. I think he hit 1 of his last 12, and he hits 3 of 5 today.
He's a kid that lives in the gym. It's been frustrating to watch the ball not go in for him because he really works at it and he really wants it. And, it's frustrating sometimes when you watch how hard a kid works and it doesn't work out for him. And I was glad to see it go in. He hit some early. I thought that got him going. But, he's been really good for us defensively, and he brings a lot of maturity to the floor for us. So, I like having him on the floor. He's been really good for us this year.
Also, he's your key defensively. You started him out on Alexander. He's kind of been the one that you've tasked with guarding the opponent's best player.
There's no doubt, and I was a little bit frustrated with him. We came out of a timeout, and he was out there, and he wasn't on the kid, and I just asked him about that, in the locker room. So, he's going to continue to get tasked with that while we're short-handed, and we're short on guards right now, and he's our best one as far as staying solid and doing what he's supposed to do. So I like going to him, and challenging him that way, and he's really done a nice job of accepting that. He held Jake Cottle to 2 points, when we played John Brown, and Jake's was an All-American last year, and I thought he did a nice job tonight. Bremen was leading the nation in scoring at 26 a game. So, the times he was on him, I thought him and Joe Clark did a really nice job on him and made him hit some difficult shots.
Do you have any updates on the guys who've been hurt?
Well, we've lost a couple for the year. We're waiting on I guess we're going to get an MRI on Monday for Trey Bryant to kind of see where we're at with him, and we're just playing the waiting game on that one. But, just slowly but surely, we're looking for answers just like everybody else is. A lot of people keep asking me about all the guys in street clothes on our bench, and I don't have an answer right now. We're keeping our athletic training staff very busy right now. I know that, and they're doing a nice job of communicating with us on everything. But, for right now, this is what we got. This is the hand we've been dealt, and we need to figure out how to win with what we've got.
So finally, a few days off for your team. No game until Thursday night. So how do you handle the upcoming week?
I'm going to start by taking tomorrow off. I mean, I think it's well deserved. We've really been on them the last 7 days, especially. We've basically had a game every other day, so give them some time to kind of take a step back mentally and physically, and kind of just relax a little bit, and then come back Monday and try to fix a lot of this. You know, it's frustrating. We lost, a close one today. We lost a close one on Thursday, and it's two that I felt like in the last 5 minutes. In the past, we've usually been really good in the last 5 minutes, and I don't know what it is right now with this team, but I felt like we've really had some miscues down the stretch in these last two games, and I don't know if that's minutes and legs or mental exhaustion or what it might be right now. So hopefully we can get some tape together and show these guys, and then when we get into another close one, we can finish it off at the end.
All right, Coach, thanks a lot. 90-86, the final score. Panhandle gets the win.